Hi everybody, welcome back. So another video today, not what I was planning to do, which was the Panigale, primarily because I need some more space in the garage. So what we've got is my ex-championship winning bike, minus a bit of bodywork and the tank that is sitting on the 748 Thunderbike at the moment. I'm going to be stripping this down because I have got a new set of cases for a 916 engine replacement build, which will use the pile of bits that I hastily stripped out of my other bike. So today will be about getting this down into component form so I can send some bits and pieces away to get refreshed and cleaned up and ready for a full rebuild. So today's video is going to be a quick and dirty strip of a bike and get it all into component form. So let's crack on with it. Okay, so first things first, what I'm going to do is take the air box off, which will be get the trumpets off, get the air tubes off, then there are 6 bolts, and we'll just lift that away. I'll then take the rear seat unit off, and then the mudguard, and that's pretty much all of our bodywork off the bike then. Okay, last of the bodywork off. What I'm going to do now is I am going to drain off the water because I think there's still some in there. Pretty sure there is. Yeah, there's a little bit left in there. I'm going to drain off the water so that I can pop the radiator off, and then, as you can see, I'll get the electronics off next. Okay, let's start taking off the loom so we can take away the clocks from the front of the bike. So I've unconnected a few connections while I was working on the radiator, but we'll take the front part of the loom off and hopefully pull away all the electronics. So let's go for throttle bodies and the throttle and get the front end of the bike off, so forks, wheel, brakes, etc. Okay, front end disassembled. What I'm going to do now is take all the rear end off, so subframe, or sorry, exhaust, subframe, then down underneath the system all the way through to the front, so that we're just left with the basically the rolling chassis. I'm going to quickly pop off the rear wheel as well because I don't need that on there at the moment, so let's do the rear end. Exhaust fully off. So what I'm going to do is take the rear sets off and the oil breather. Okay, drained off the oil, so there's a couple of bits and pieces I'm going to do now before I drop the bike down so that I can remove the engine in an easy way. What I'd be doing is undoing it and lifting the frame off rather than dropping the engine down. So I'm going to remove the engine oil cooler, sorry. I'll be removing the rear brake and just leaving that to the side, and I'll be loosening off the swing arm pivot and the two engine mounting bolts. These are 15mm nuts with 14mm heads on the bolts, and that is 21mm I think. Oh, it's still loose from where I've already checked it, so that's going to make it slightly easier. And then when I get it down on the floor, I'll be able to remove the suspension, so because the bike will be unloaded. I'll also before I drop the bike is just loosen the chain so it's all ready to go, so it's easier to pull out. Okay, let's do those few bits and pieces then. Okay, engine is now in the engine stand. All I've got to do now, remove the rear suspension, take out the swing arm pivot, both the engine bolts, lift the chassis off, lift the swinging arm away. Let's do that then. Everything here to rebuild the bike apart from fuel tank and bodywork basically, so almost a complete bike. Sorry, correction, I'm missing the clutch because I've pinched it and used it on my Thunderbike. So 996 SPS engine with a 748R rear subframe, Termi system, 50mm back to a 50 to 45 transition piece. Stand set wheels, Öhlins FGR 500 forks, AIM MXL dash system with modified loom, JHP race radiator, Brembo 108mm calipers, 916 frame, modified to take the bigger engine. So, oh sorry, Öhlins shock, can't forget the little bits. So there we are. That took about 2.5 hours with filming. Would normally take me about an hour and a half. This means I can just shove everything out of the way now, so I can get some more space just to do the other pieces of work that I'm currently doing. And this is going to be a winter rebuild project, so frame is going to go away, be cleaned, repowder coated. Haven't decided what engine I'm going to put back in it at the moment, whether I build this up to be a Thunderbike Extreme bike with a 996, or whether I put the 916 engine back in and go for a Pro Stock series that runs with another club. So, once again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy my newfound model kit. We will put it back together. I might even lay it out like this when I start putting it back together with everything all cleaned. Hope you enjoyed this little video. Not as informative as my other ones because I just wanted to get through it and strip the bike down, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Okay, if you enjoyed that video, chuck us a like down below. If you're not a subscriber, we'd really welcome you as a subscriber to the channel. We've got plenty more content to come, and any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll see you later. Cheers then, bye.